I can learn.
હું શીખી શકું છું.
Whom shiki shakuchum.
I can learn.
And I am learning. Whom shaki shakuchum. Yeah. Hi everyone, Yakety Fact. I've got at the end of this video a 10-day study of the story, the reason why I initially started learning Punjabi about 15 years ago, but I tell it in Gujarati. I'm still reading the story, it's on screen, but there is definitely a vast improvement from obviously the first attempt to about that might be 35 to 40 attempts that are on this film. I've lost track now. I don't care how many. I just continuously attempt to improve on enunciations and pronunciations. And again, what helped me, like rule number one for learning the language was I was having fun, and I was really enjoying what I was doing. And I'll tell you, I listened first, and then I spoke, and that really solidifies good enunciation. That I listened a few times and then I spoke and I recorded it and I could pick out what I was doing incorrectly. So I also no more ego. Like as soon as I started this, at first I was like, well, I want to talk to people about physics in Gujarati, and I said, well, I can't do that because I didn't go into kindergarten talking in English about physics, and I realized that I want to start out with certain easy words, and especially I found a children's channel on YouTube that's free where the person instructing puts up the actual subtitles as she sings them, and they're nursery rhyme songs. And some of them I haven't heard, but they sound amazing. The thing about it is that it was fun to learn nursery rhyme. This lady's happy and she's dancing and she's clapping, and you learn it real easy. So you get like a dopamine from that, right? You attempt to achieve something, and with what you deem minimal effort compared to what you initially thought it might take, and it's half less than half of that, and you're like, I can sing along reading the words and I'm almost fluent sounding doing so. It's so rewarding. And I sang a little of a song this guy at the store today in Gujarati. He doesn't know the song because this lady made it up herself. So that in itself is something that's amazing as well. That I'm my age as a full-grown adult born in the 1970s, and I heard a nursery song that other people haven't that are half my age, and this lady is sharing it with me for free. So I suggest that if you can, you try to YouTube video because it's giving you all of the input required. You're reading the words as they're being spoken or sung to you at the same time, and you can engage. And that's it. Those three things. Somebody speaks to you, you can see it while they're saying it in, as they say, Roman letters, or as you want to call it, English alphabet, is how this person is putting the words on the screen. So it's not in Gujarati letters, which there's ton, there's a plenty. And anyways, it's a preschool video, and it really helped me. And then again, I'm telling the same story over and over because I will, always will. So I'm attempting to practice just so that I have the rhythm of the language down. It's not that I want to tell this story the exact same words every time, but this is what happened. So this is the slimmest version of the story that I thought I could use Google Translate to figure out how to put it together. So if a native speaker in the street or whatnot asks me about it, this is how I can explain it, and recorded myself. And again, that's why I'm sharing it with you. It's really easy to teach yourself something when it involves your voice saying what you want to say because you hear the differences. You hear how you sound in your own head, and then you hear how you actually sound. As long as you have a decent microphone or recording equipment, that this is how you're going to sound if you say it like that. And there's no better way as free that I'm aware of. Even if you just only spoke with a native speaker, I think it would take you longer than you using the technology that I do. And again, it's just Google Translate. Two tabs are open, and I use OBS Studios, which you can use the free version to my knowledge to record yourself because I'm uploading it to YouTube for the science of this endeavor, but you don't have to. So you can learn whatever language almost for free without a native speaker. The native speaker is going to show you the street or the common slang and rhythm and grammar, and you'll learn it that way. I'm not going to study grammar. I don't feel the need to do so. I think it's a waste of my time. So I wish you all well, and just remember that the language, you never learned a language. You just study it and you use it. Hum Mrs. Agama verhas chilavato ato Amne samnya kamdaroni jaruhati, Rojikara agency Punjabi mahila oni mokli hati, Motabangna angriji sari rite botanota. Mem temeni pasiti nerangi ane safid sika. Nerangi atava safid shtikar. Nerangi angriji hati, safid frencha ane angriji hati. Saral nokri saras nokri jene dalakane hasavya hata. Te pachihum crisoato matra bos jonahim parentu biji vacti. Ateo mara mate samosa benevice. Campar kush loco bija devash pachoavo. Abe mahina sude calice te pachi memraginum apum. Ane mari passe practisa carva mate koi nahotu. Have mani feriti saru carvadu vacati Gujaratma.